I believe we are live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Happy afternoon. I will say we had a little bit of a heat wave up here in Pittsburgh. It is now 26 degrees. We have shorts, suntan lotion going on. Merrick Smith's dad, Robbie, actually has his little zinc oxide on his nose. It's pretty funny. We are here for our fourth game of the tournament. I believe if we win, we play early tomorrow morning. But obviously, we're always here to try and win. The Mount Lebanon Hornets, I believe, are 0-2-1, same record as us, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. But the goal differential is the biggest difference right now. I will say I was talking to my son earlier, who turned around and actually said to me he purposely sat on the puck and scooted his big butt across the goal line to make sure it wasn't a goal because he knew Jack was going to stop a penalty shot. Yeah, kudos to you. So just want to make sure everyone can hear me. If you can hear me, please shoot me a text or do a like button on the YouTubes just to make sure that I'm not deaf. I had to recharge my wireless mic today. Sorry about that. Both teams are ready to go. We're just waiting on the refs. Right now, our Carolina Alliance team, they went 1-3. Thank you so much. No problem. Thank you. Appreciate it, Jenny. Our Carolina Alliance team in Detroit went 1-3. They seem to get better every single game, which it seems to be that we are playing some tough games. Our game earlier this morning, they came out with the most energy I've seen all weekend. They turned around and I like the energy, boys. They turned around and came out, tied the game 2-2 early this morning, early game. Today's game, we are looking to just put a thumping on this team. That's what I'd like to see. Come out strong, bury the first goal, and don't look back. Our Carolina Lions team is in their home blue jerseys. I do love how everyone has different kind of socks on. Shows that it is a true pickup team. The Hornets are in a black, yellow, and red and white jersey. All right, warm-ups are about to begin. Refs are out. Nets are getting secured. Don't do that. In an attempt to lift the net, my son decided to lift the net. Not going to happen today. So, as warm-ups begin, folks, I hope you guys are enjoying this broadcast. And thanks to all the coaches for helping out, spending their time here. Thank you, my beautiful wife, Katie, for doing the camera. It was just by happenstance that I bought the equipment to do the camera work for this weekend. I hope everybody's enjoying their beautiful Saturday. Maybe have a drink in hand, maybe some snacks. Kids got some nice rest at the hotel, all playing together. It's always cool to see kids from different teams all getting to know each other. I believe our 12U Carolina Lions team is 2-0-1. They are fighting hard to be in the championship game, and good luck to them. I believe they have one more game tonight at 5 or 6 p.m. So if you want to tune into those games, I believe those games are on the Raleigh Raptors AA teams YouTube page. We have about 45 seconds left in warm-ups before this game begins. I will say, I do only see one ref out there, which is never a good thing. Seems like kids always like to play a little cat and mouse game where cat's away, mice will play. So hopefully we'll get a second ref out here before the actual game starts. All right, buzzer rings. I'm going to clean up these pucks. Second ref does come out. Love it. All right, folks. This is a must-win game for our Carolina Lions. Not only for us to be able to play at 9:30 tomorrow morning because we do have a nice long 8-hour drive home, but you know what? It's always good to win and the part of the weekend off on a strong note. And I believe if we win, if I did the math correctly, we would have a rematch of the Icemen who play later today for their fourth game. But that is a game that I would like to see if we could break that 2-2 tie. All right, we'll be back in a few minutes just to start this game. All right, here we go, folks. Lining up to start the game. It looks like we have Merrick Smith taking the face-off. Looks like we have Halsey as the left wing, Albers as right wing, Rintala and Babasetto on defense. And puck drop, here we go. And the Hornets win the draw. Hornets carry the puck over, and that should be offsides right away. It's about 15 feet over the blue line. So we're going to have another face-off. Here we go. Merrick on the draw again. And Merrick wins the draw. Halsey. Oh, almost gets past two. And the Hornets intercept it. They try and do a pass across, but it's intercepted by Dylan Albers. Albers tries to go off the boards, knock it up, past the blue line, but intercepted by the Hornets. Hornets have the puck behind the net, tries to center it. No luck doing so, and it's clear to the point man. Point man has the puck, but loses it, but he does get it back and dump it back down below the net. They are trying to center the puck. We have two Alliance on them, and Merrick Smith ends up with the puck. Halsey comes around to grab the puck and starts skating up ice. He has one man with him. We have a 2-on-2. Something brewing here. Halsey crosses the blue line, takes a shot low. Ooh, nice save by the goalie low, but good shot. Dylan Albers knocks it behind the puck, behind the net. Looks like Halsey turns around and has the puck. He's battling with one or two. That's a hook, but no call. Halsey has the puck. He's dancing. He's looking around. He has a clear shot and takes a shot. Glove saved by the goalie. All right. I like how we already started this game with two shots. Last night's game, I don't think we had a shot until the middle of the second period. But this is how we want to start. Shots, shots, shots. I would sing the song, but I don't think anyone wants to hear that going on. And English loses the face-off. Hornets have it around the net. Cam meets him down there, but is unable to steal it. All right, they clear it out past the blue line. All right, Chris Grimm knocks the puck away, and English has the puck. Chris Grimm ends up with the puck, brings it across. He brings it across the blue line, dumps it down low, and we're resetting now. Hornets have the puck, tip it up to their own player, and comes up. We have an outlet starting. Cam Nicholson gets it over across, and Shaw's there to meet it. Chris Grimm is battling with the kid, and he turns around and dumps it down low. Cam Nicholson has the puck and clears it up ice. That is going to go for an icing. Okay. It's fine. Sorry, I'm trying to get a. How much is it? Sorry, trying to get a Powerade for my daughter. Sorry, folks. Liam Picard on the draw, loses the puck. We got a shot low and apologize for that. We have a low, down low. No one covered the gentleman in front of the net. Able to sit here and tip the puck. Nice save by Jack, and then he was able to bury the rebound. 1-0 Hornets. We have Spencer Phillips, Liam Picard, White Sox out there with Bobasetto and Renthal on defense. Liam Picard wins the puck, tries to get it back to defense, unable to do so. And the Hornets are able to wrap it around all the way down low. Looks like we have Bobasetto going after the puck. Hornets player misses the puck. We have Wyatt with the puck. He's dancing with it. He should be looking to pass it up. And he doesn't do so. So he takes the puck and he starts skating with it. Finally passes it up to Liam, just a second too late, but Liam does steal it back. Tries to bring it in and brings it on the boards. Liam Picard does take a tumble. Oh, it's in front for Spencer Phillips. Spencer Phillips trying to get the puck, unable to do so. Hornets get the puck past the blue line. Goes over to Renthal. Renthal has the puck. Tries to send it. Does it to Liam. Liam tips it right over to a Hornets player. Wyatt has the puck. Should dump it back in, and he does. Liam Picard does go after it and chase it around the boards to the Hornets player. Hornets player tries to clear it. Unable to do so. Spencer Phillips gets to the puck. Just tips it back in. Hornets intercept. They have a guy going. It crosses the blue line. And Renthal is there to help stop him. Thank you, Adam. All right, Renthal is there. Knocks the puck away. Hornets player is looking to center it. Renthal is still there, annoying him. I love how he does that. And Bobasetto knocks it away. Hornets player still has the puck. Passes over to his defense. Defense is unable to get a shot. White Sox up. Spencer Phillips over to get there. Bobasetto now has the puck. He's sticking it up. He passes it over to Wyatt. Wyatt tips it, but that's going to go for an icing. We're going to get a full change here, folks. 1-0 in the game. 11:43 left in the first period. Merritt Smith on the draw. Merritt Smith wins the draw. Chris Grimm goes around the net. Tries to pass it to the wing. He's not there. Chris Grimm covering the puck. Jeff Shaw has the puck. Goes around the net. Dylan Abbott now gets the puck off the boards. Tries to pass up. No, intercepted by a Hornets player. A Hornets player makes a nice move. And it's now 2-0. 2-0 in the first period. It seems like our players keep getting caught out of position. Merritt Smith on the draw. Wins it to Dylan Albers. Dylan Albers is hit it passing the defense. Turns around, tries to stick handle up. Gets it over to Halsey. Halsey turns around, stick handles in. Gets a shot off. And just nice save by the goalie. Almost trickles in. Merritt Smith tries to away. Jeff Shaw keeps it in. Tries to keep it in all the way. Unable to do so. Dylan Albers helps out on defense. Tries to push the Hornets player wide. Dumps it all the way in. Chris Grimm on the puck. He's going to go off to the boards on it. And Halsey is there. Intercepted by a Hornets player. Shaw takes it behind the net. Whips it around again. And Halsey's there again. Hornets player able to keep it in. And Dylan Labs doesn't see it between his legs. All right. And Jeff Shaw is able to clear the puck out. Hornets back have the puck. Oh, Halsey's going to end up intercepting. Crosses the blue line. We have a one-on-one. Halsey's going to get a shot off. Tries to go low. Nice save by the goalie. Merritt Smith tries to tip it away. Hornets players cross the red blue line. And nice toe drag move. Chris Grimm helps knock it away. Another nice save by Jack. Oh, nice tip away by Dylan Albers inside the crease. 2 saves. We have Brandon Bush. We're getting some speed here. 1-on-2. Just take a long shot here. Dances around way too many times. Doesn't get a shot off. Passes over to Cam Nicholson. Gets a little low shot off. Still no shot on net. All right, Hornets players have it, and they get a breakout. This is going to go for an icing. We need to shoot the puck. I understand all these kids like to do the little toe drag. I see it on YouTube, but we need to shoot the puck. We have Rowan English, Cam Nicholson, and Brandon Bush as forwards. Bobasetto and Rintala on defense. Rowan English taking the draw. Wins the draw, passes it back to Brandon Bush. Brandon Bush takes a shot, but it's deflected right into a Hornets player. We have a 2-on-1 brewing here. Pass over across. And that's 3-0, folks. All right. Carolina Lions coach calls a timeout. It's a smart timeout here. Have our kids reset. We have 9:36 left in the first period. We're down 3-0. I want to say the Hornets have maybe 6 shots. They scored on 3 of them. All backdoor goals. I'm sure he's telling his players positions. Shots. I know that's what I'd be saying, folks. All right, we have a full line change out here. We have 6 players on the ice. Nope, we have 5 now. All right, Liam Picard's going to be on the draw. Chris Grimm and Shaw on defense. Looks like we have Spencer Phillips and White Sox out there. Liam Picard wins the draw. Chris Grimm calls off Wyatt. He's going to go D to D. I'll play Shaw. Goes around. Over to Spencer Phillips. Needs to be on that board, but he's just off the board. Oh, Spencer Phillips almost intercepts a pass. All right, Hornets looking to do a breakout. Passes across. Chris Grimm is going to contest him. Oh, that should be a penalty, but it's not. Check from behind. But Chris Grimm gets up and still battles for the puck and wins it. He passes it up over to White Sox. Oh, my God. There's still a player in front of the net. Jeff Shaw clears the puck. James Shaw. I apologize. James Shaw clears. Looks like we're going to have a forward change here. Looks like we have Albers, Halsey, and Merrick Smith on the draw. Chris Grimm and James Shaw. We're going to be playing defense. 3-0. Merrick Smith loses the draw. Hornets turn around, skating around. Chris Grimm playing defense on the player. Tips it away. James Shaw. Jack knocks the puck back behind the net. Merrick Smith battles for the puck and wins that battle. Tries to chip it up, gets to a defensive player. What? We have a player in front. We need to clear the garbage in front of the net, boys. Chris Grimm able to kick the puck down below the net. They center it, and Dylan Albers now skates up with the puck. Skates up. He has a head of steam. He has 1 player with him. 3 Hornets on him. And he loses the puck. Hornets now take over the puck. And they pass the puck up ice. Chris Grimm now has the puck. Does a little spinorama. Tries to pass it over to Halsey. Halsey does come up with it. Halsey knocks it all the way down. We should have a little bit of a change here. 1 defensive player. We have 1 player around the net. No defensive player is going to be there because we're in the middle of a change. And the Hornets bring it out. It's going to go to Rintala. Rintala does chip it out past the blue line. End up on Merrick Smith's stick. Doesn't go after the puck. And ends up on Albert's stick. We have 3 wings on the same side. And Halsey ends up with it. We have a 1-on-1. Halsey's going to get a shot off. Ooh, just deflected by a Hornets player. Ends up getting a shot from behind the net, off the goalie's shoulder pad. Halsey with another shot, just goes wide of the net. Rowan English bodies the kid up, knocks him into the boards. Halsey has the puck, tipped away by a Hornets player. Hornets players are now on the attack. They move the puck up the net. All right, Cam Nicholson on the pushback. And holds him long enough that Bobasetto was able to tip it away. Rowan English, slips on the ice and knocked down by the referee. Oh, everyone's slipping today. Looks like the ice is extra cut today. Cam Nicholson tries to clear it out. Does get it past the blue line. We're going to have to reset this now. Rowan English going to attack. Same with Brandon Bush. Brandon Bush knocks it all the way down. And the Hornets end up with it. Behind the net, they try and chip it out. Cam Nicholson there. All right, we have a Hornets player crossing the blue line. Rinthal's there, knock it down. No, he gets it past him. We have a 2-on-1. Instead of passing, he does take a shot, and we're able to clear it out. Cam Nicholson just ices the puck to get a reset, get our new line out there. 6:36 left in the first period. 3-0 Hornets. We have Liam Picard, Spencer Phillips, and Wyatt White Sox out there. We have Grimm and James Shaw on defense. And the Alliance win the puck. Wyatt looks to make a pass, but gets it stolen. Chris Grimm to help deflect the puck wide. Wyatt now has the puck again and tries to pass it, deflected again. And Liam Picard there to try and steal the puck away. Chris Grimm pinch just a touch, and Jack is there to glove it. There's one thing I will give Jack. That kid was a shortstop. He'd be making picks, or a first baseman, making picks all day long. We're going to have another face-off just left of our goalie. Liam Picard on the draw. Liam loses the face-off. Face-off goes down to the defense, and it is tipped wide of the goalie. Hornets have the puck. Yeah, skating around. Takes a shot. Nice save by Jack. We need to put pressure on these boys. Just cleared out and past the blue line. And Chris Grimm clears it out to Wyatt. Wyatt looks up for Wyatt. Looks up for Liam. And he, instead of passing it, he tries to clear it down low. And Spencer Phillips there to try and keep it in. Tries to do a toe drag. Unsuccessful right there. James Shaw does a D-to-D pass. Chris Grimm does another D-to-D pass. Brings it up to Shaw. Shaw crosses the blue line. He should get a shot off. No, instead of taking a shot, he goes just a little bit too far. Liam Picard takes it in, dumps it back low. And we have hooking. On the Hornets, we are on a power play. The Alliance truly need this right now. It is 27 left in the first period. We have a 5-on-4. We're going to have Merrick Smith, Dylan Albers, Garrett, Halsey Hall, Rintala, and Connor Bavasetto on defense. I'd love to see a quick win back to the defense. Quick shot by Bavasetto or Rintala. And let's get this game on schedule. Okay, and we have it. Bavasetto doesn't take the shot, and he's hooked down low, but no call. All right, Rintala battles for the puck. Speed, I like it. Pins the kid stick against the boards and goes after it again. They both battle, and we have Halsey trying to get the puck out. Puck is still down low, 1 against 3, and the Hornet player ends up with it, tries to center it. No luck doing so. Merrick Smith skates with the puck, looks for a pass for Halsey, doesn't pass to him, skates it on his own by himself. Once again, goes off the boards and loses the puck. Over to Rintala, he knocks it down right below the net. Excellent play. We need one player going down there after the puck. Dylan Albers on the wrong side, goes after the puck, gets it over there. Halsey does take a shot, goes off the pad. All right, here we go. Rintala with the puck, and he goes under his stick. Should go right off the same boards. And he does. Great job. Albers on the wrong side. Turns around and he's skating. Oh, dances over. Tries to take a shot, doesn't take it. Halsey with a shot, and it's up. Oh, a nice save by the goalie. Goalie lost it for a second there. Rintala is going to have the puck. We have 20 seconds left on the power play. Going to reset. Hornets do a line change. Bavasetto with the puck. He's going to get ahead of steam. Goes past one. Dumps it all the way down. And we'll double chase. 10 seconds left on the power play. Hornets have the puck. And they clear the puck out to Rintala. We have a 5-on-5 now. Power play is over. Hornets cross the ice. They pass across. He's going to pass across again. No, he takes a shot off the post. That post has saved Jack many times this weekend. And Bavasetto tries to clear out. No. Oh, yes. Halsey does have a head of steam. He's going to try and get it before there's an icing. No icing called. Halsey does skate hard. Gets it down low. Tries to center it. He's going to get the puck back again. Hornet player does get it before Halsey. Grimm with the puck. Tries to shoot it down low. Oh, stopped by a Hornets player. This one's going to stay down low and try and knock it away. Doesn't do so. Hornets player is bringing up ice. And it's over the blue line. One blind spot here, folks. I can't see down low. Oh, they center the ice. They center the puck. Ooh, Brandon Bush does knock the puck away from the Hornets player. Great job. And they're battling down low. We have 3 guys on 1 puck. All right, they're still battling. Rowan English steals the puck away from Hornets player, but they are battling. Hornets player turns around and comes in, tries to make a move. Crispin knocks it away. No, Brandon Bush knocks it away. Crispin held him up long enough for Brandon to come by and do it. Brandon looks up ice, intercepted by a Hornets player. And it looks like, oh, we're going to have a 2-on-1. Chris Grimm knocks the puck away. Thank goodness. Because that was going to be a 2-on-0. Pass up to Brandon Bush, just goes off his stick. Hornets player has it. Rowan English has the puck. Flips it up. Knocked down on Brandon Bush's stick. Oh, and it sticks! Oh, wow, what a play. Brandon Bush, for some reason, the whistle blew. Why is he still playing? Brandon Bush passed it across the crease. Cam Nicholson had just a tip off of the goalie. I believe it's a save. Oh, they're calling it a goal by Cam Nicholson. It is 3-1, I believe. Hornets with 2:17 left in the first period. Line up, boys. All right, Rowan English runs the draw, goes back to defense. Shaw is now going back to go get it. Turns around, looks up, off the boards, nobody's there. And somebody wants the puck. Brandon Bush has it, tries to chip it up. Rowan English wasn't looking, but it's all right. Pass it on. Brandon Bush is going to have a head of steam going against two kids. He goes off to his right. Should pass it. Passes it back to Liam Picard. Picard goes right back around the boards. Goes all the way around. Rowan English chasing after it. And the Hornets be able to chip it out and get it out. Should have went DDD, but he did not. And that's what happens. James Shaw has the puck. Tries to chip it all the way around. And we have 3 Hornets in front. James Shaw has the puck. Tries to clear past the blue line. Stopped by Hornets player. And it's still kept in. James Shaw once again attacks the puck. We have backdoor. Chris Grimm lifted the stick at the last second. Yes, thank you. All right, now we have a power play. As the third time, we have a roughing by the Hornets. No call any of the times until the last time. Finally called it. If you heard me laughing before, folks, they have nobody running the box for the Hornets. So the Hornets are coming over to our penalty box and sitting in our penalty box because we have someone running it. Sorry, I thought that was amusing. We have 1 minute, 2 seconds left in the first period. Minute 30 on the... Should be inside, it's a penalty! Inside, it's a penalty!
Other side!
It's a...
Hey! Other side the blue line!
It's a penalty! Wow. Oh, I gotta love Pittsburgh. All right, face-off one. Babasetto fell. Winter's battling with him. Ooh, nice job. Oh, and we're gonna get a penalty on Ricola. I don't know how we're gonna do this with 2 guys in different teams in the penalty box. Are they calling cross-checking on Ricola?
When your parents go to the box, the boys have to sit together?
Yeah, that makes no sense. All right, we have 51 seconds left in the first period, and it's a 4-on-4. And we're going to have the Hornets have the puck. And they're at center ice, across the blue line, and they try and dump it in, but it doesn't get too far. James Shaw with the puck, tries to chip it off the boards, unable to do so. Chris Grimm knocks the puck, but it goes to a defensive player. He knocks it all the way back down into the corner. James Shaw with the puck, fighting 2 Hornets players, tips it off the net, just off the net. Chris Grimm there to poke, check it away. James Shaw, once there again. Skate hard, there you go. Nope, unable to get it away. Chris Grimm able to poke it away, and it's not, doesn't have enough to get past the blue line. Hornets showing all the pressure in the world. Chris Grimm does poke it away on this one. Merrick Smith there to help poke it away. James Shaw to help him. Oh, there you go. Halsey does have the puck. Flips it up, and that's the end of the first period. A little bit of talk between the parents, but it's okay. Nothing harmful. Nothing harmful. We have 28 seconds of their penalty, 39 seconds left of our penalties. We're going to take a quick break while they turn around and do this. Thanks, folks. All right, folks, and we're back. To start the third period, it looks like we have Chris Grimm, James Shaw, Halsey, and Merritt Smith as a forward taking the face-off. We lose the face-off. Chris Grimm gets the puck, hits it off the boards, and it goes to the blue line. And the player takes a shot, but it's a really weak shot. We're able to clear the puck out. They go D to D. They should go wheel route. There they go. And James Shaw is to meet him. And he tries to take a shot, but it goes off James Shaw. Nice block. Trying to chip it around. Ooh. Halsey out there trying to do it. And we have a 5-on-4. They were on the power play. They're on the power play. Chris Grimm tries to get it out. And able to chip it up to Halsey. Halsey able to chip it up. Halsey gets a little speed. Halsey gets around one. And he gets a shot off. Oh, just high. Ends up on Dilbert Albert's stick. We have both kids out of comebacks. We have a 5-on-5. All right. Hornets have it. They cross their blue line. Cross the blue line. We have some good back checking. Not as hard as I'd like, but it's all right. And Halsey going back. He goes after the puck. Nice job, Halsey. Turns around and crosses the blue line. They try and dump it back in. Get it barely. Chris Grimm is going to exact. And the kid goes right around Chris for a nice shot on the goalie. That should be an interference goal. We're not calling that one either, apparently. Kid goes up high on the neck on our goalie and then cross-checks a kid. No penalty needed. But it's all right. Our kids like to play 5-on-5, so we're going to do that. Roughing hasn't been totally great this weekend, but I know there is a shortage of refs, and I know none of these people are going to suit up to help out. Rowan English on the draw. And Rowan English wins the faceoff. Nice job. Brandon Bush goes around the net. Has the puck back off the boards. Ken Nicholson tries to clear it out. Out to the defense. They take a wide shot, goes wide of the net. Both Hornets on the puck, no Alliance players. And he gets another shot, goes wide of the net.
Come on, Lawrence!
And Ken Nicholson goes up top. Riddler there, nice way to chip it away. Rowan Williams goes after the puck. And chips it around, nobody there. Brandon Bush has the puck, goes after it. And nobody ends up with it. The Hornets player now has the puck around the side of the net. He goes off the netting. That's not the net you're supposed to hit, folks. It's supposed to be the one between the pipes.
Get out of here!
Okay. We now have a penalty on the Hornets. Didn't see it, but hey, I'll believe the rest on this one. We have 13:07 left in the second period. 3-1 Hornets. The minute 30 power play. Power play unit looks like it's going to be English, Brandon Bush, Cam Nicholson, Rintala, and Bobasetto. Win it back D-to-D, goal. Let's see it. And just loses the face-off, but it is kept down low. Brandon Bush fighting for the puck. Hornets player there to get it back. Cam Nicholson ends up with the puck. Dangles the puck, passes over to Bobasetto. Bobasetto's going to take this shot. Too high. Let's get these shots low, and we got a high sticking call right now. And they call it. That's a high stick call. Face-off still going to be down low. All right, Roman English on the face-off. And wins the draw, just goes past the goalie. Hendrickson attacking. Off of Bravacetto's stick, so there's going to be no icing call. Gets back to the goalie. Goalie does a smart job in covering the puck because we had one trailing hard. This face-off is going to be just to the right of the goalie. 12:38 left in the first period. 1:01 left on the power play. And Alliance lose the draw. Hornets keep it in. Sticking it around. Gets a shot. Goes wide of the net. Two Alliance players on the puck. And we lose it. We have no one covering the back door. And able to get poke checked away. Ronan is with the puck. And just clears it out. We need to tell these boys we are on a power play. Oh, Hornets pass it up. Just get it up past the red line. Renthal with the puck, but loses it at the blue line. We have a 2-on-1. Passes across and takes a shot. Whoa, Brandon Bush knocks it out of midair even though it's going into our goalie's glove. Brandon Bush gets it. Tries to chip it out. Nope, does no such luck. Oh my gosh. Shot does get all the way to the goalie. We are on a 5-on-4, folks. Ken Nicholson skates the puck across the blue line. Gets to the cross. Should turn around and get his shot off. Doesn't. Whiffs and loses the puck. Hornets skate across the red line. Skate across the blue line. We're in the middle of a change. They get a shot off. Great shot. Nice, beautiful save. Waffle save by our goalie. All right, Renthal goes back to the boards. Gets pushed from behind. No call. Puck still below the net. Liam Picard on the puck. Going after the body instead of the puck. And Brandon Bush tries to go get it. That puck ends up on Bavacetto's stick. Bavacetto goes between his legs behind the net and loses the puck, but it ends up on our stick. But now stolen back by the Hornets. Hornets have a shot at the point. No one covering the point, man. Two tips in front of the net, and the puck goes wide. Liam Picard there. Renthal goes after the puck. Tries to center it off Bavacetto's stick, and Liam Picard's in the head of steam. Nope, tries to get past one, does not get so, but we do get it past the blue line. And they're going to call an offsides. I think that's a good offsides right there because we needed a full change. Everyone looks tired. 10:44 left in the second period. We're down 3-1. Liam Picard on the draw. White Sox out there. I believe that's Spencer Phillips on the other side. Grimm and Shaw on the defense. And Liam Picard wins the draw. Over to Chris Grimm. Chris Grimm tries to clear it out. Doesn't do so. Goes right in. Gets tied up with the other Hornets player. Oh my gosh. Chris Grimm goes around the net. Stops. He's playing with the puck way too much. No one covering the slot man. Slot man is wide open for a shot. Nice save by Jack. White Sox has the puck. Doesn't look up for a pass. Loses the puck at the blue line. And they're back in our zone. James Shaw clears the puck out. And it goes all the way to their blue line. Hornets players have the puck. He looks to do a DD. Unable to do so because we're there. Does pass it up to the red line. Chris Grimm does have the puck. Passes it just over Liam Picard's stick. Hornets have it at center ice. Tries to dump it in. Weak dump, but is able to do its job. And gets back to a Hornets player. Chris Grimm has the puck now below the net. Tries to pass it. And gets it over to James Shaw. James Shaw does pass it up. No. Stop. Yep. Wyatt does chip it out. It does get past the blue line. Still fighting for the puck. Chris Grimm now has it below the blue line. He's not looking up. Goes around. Does a weak chip around. Wyatt's there. Should chip it out. And he's not able to get it past the blue line. So now we have a 3-on-1. Chris Grimm turns around and rips on it. Nice save by Jack. Jack just seems to be the only one out there that's doing his job. Intercepted by the Alliance. Wyatt now has the puck. Passes it across. Over to Spencer Phillips. Spencer Phillips has the puck. And it's knocked down. And we're going to have a penalty again by the Hornets. 4:08 left in the second period. We are being outmanned and outplayed right now. We're going to need something special here. Maybe a goal just to sit here and get our boys back on track. Merrick Smith, turn around, take the draw. Halsey, Albert's out there. Bavacetto and Renthal. I don't think we have had a shot all period, but I could be wrong. All right, here we go. Eric Smith on the draw. And wins the draw. Back to Rintala. Rintala does keep it in. Dylan Alberts with the puck. Dances with it. Passes it behind the net to Merritt Smith. Merritt Smith looking to center it. Tries to go around off the boards. Shoot the passing defense. Oh, it's all for Rintala. Rintala does chip it up off to Dylan Alberts. No shots taken right now. And that's going to be a penalty. No, it's not. Wow, surprising. Up. Hornets end up with the puck. Over to Tyson Rintala. Tyson Rintala is going to stick handle this in. Skates past one, goes past two. Should get a shot off. Nice shot. No one's there to clean up. No one's there to clean it up. Beautiful shot by Rintala. This is what you want to see. Shots low, get the rebounds. Clean up the garbage. That's going to be the slogan of my new company. 8:34 left in the period. 56 seconds left on the power play. Merritt Smith with the draw. Tries to get a shot off, but it is a little bit weak. Intercepted by the defense. Halsey there at the blue line, there against the boards, knocks it down. Albers with the puck, tries to center it. No, he goes behind the net. Nobody there. Their team turns around and tries to clear it around. Babasetto playing on the opposite side. Tries to keep it in, and they're able to keep it in. Gets back to Halsey on playing at the point. Tries to take a low shot. I like that. Hits off the player's skate, but nobody in front of the net. Everyone crowds around the same corner. Rintala has the puck in our zone. 20 seconds left on the power play. He chips it up to Albers. Albers turns around, tries to chip it up. It goes to a Hornets player. Tries to chip it down again, and back on a Hornets player stick. There you go, D to D. Try to go D to D again, but doesn't work. But it does end up on a Hornets player stick. And you got 3 seconds left on the power play. Dylan Albers does steal it at center ice. So they're going to have to puck. All right, Hornets players cross the ice, cross the blue line. Does a toe drag, does two toe drag, and we have a goal. Just as our power play ended, just as the penalty ended, they get 5-on-5 and they score another goal. It's 4-1, 7:30 left in the second period. Rowan English on the draw. Wins the draw. Back over to Brandon Bush. Brandon Bush, he passes it over to Chris Grimm. Chris Grimm goes off the boards, chips it up, and tries to do the same thing. Hornets players there. All three of our players keep bunching up on the same side. Rowan English dumps the puck all the way down. We got someone chasing right now. It's Cam Nicholson. Hornets players there. Brandon Bush does try and chip it in, and unable to do so. I believe it hits a player off our bench, so we're going to have a face-off right outside our zone. 7:05 left in the. Oh, excuse me. Face-off's going to be in their zone. 7:05 left in the second period. Rowan English is going to be on the draw with Brandon Bush, Cam Nicholson out there, Chris Grimm, and James Shaw. English wins the draw, but it gets tied up between Brandon Bush's stick. Chris Grimm tries to battle at the blue line, and it's going to be a breakaway, and no goal. Jack Ganey turned around and made a beautiful save. Cam Nicholson just clears the puck out instead of trying to stick handle it out. Puck at the red line. Hornets dump the puck all the way in. Chris Grimm on the attack. Slow moving. All right, tries to go around the boards. James Shaw there. Wing is not there for the breakout. And they clear the puck out. Can't win the game if we just keep clearing the puck out. All right, Hornets have it. They pass across ice. They have a red line. They're gonna have room to skate. And they dump the puck in for a dump and chase. Shaw should go after the puck. Chipped off the boards. It does not. He tries to go center ice. Right to a Hornets player. Hornets player goes right D to D. And Jack makes a nice save. And no one there to get the rebound. English goes after the player. James Shaw there to help out. Tip the puck. And intercepted by Brandon Bush. He skates the puck up. And met at the boards. Tied up. Still tied up at the boards. James Shaw there. Knocks it all the way down. Met by a Hornets player. Met at center ice. Oh, Jesus. Chris Grimm luckily knocks the puck away. Tries to knock the puck away twice. Oh, Chris Grimm is going to have the puck. And tries to go across ice to pass the puck. Chris Grimm there meets him. Brandon Bush there he whiffs on the center ice pass, the cross ice pass. Oh, James Shaw intercepts the puck. Looks like Brandon Bush took a cheap shot at him as the kid was getting up, and they're both going to go to the box. I don't think it's smart putting two kids in the same box that just took penalties, offsetting penalties. But the other team, for some reason, is being lazy, doesn't want to put anybody in the box. So we have offsetting penalties. We're going to have Liam Picard, Spencer Phillips, looks like Babasetto and Rintola out on the ice. 5:26 left in the second period, down 4-1. Oh, excuse me. It's going to be a 5-on-5. Halsey's also out there. And face-off one. Quick shot by Halsey, but is knocked down by either our player or their player. Puck comes all the way out to the blue line, all the red line. All right, that's a nice pass. Slow move by Spencer Phillips. Intercepted. All right. Hornets, I will give them the credit. They moved the puck extremely well. And a quick shot goes wide of the net. Hornets players have the puck. Met by Babasetto. Oh, they still end up with the puck. He tries to center it. And he does, but it goes all the way back to the point. Point man is there to take a shot. Try and take it, keeps it on the ice. Gets a ricochet. No such luck. Centering pass. Oh. And Rintola ends up with the puck. Flips it up ice. Just goes over Halsey's stick. Hornets with the puck. And that should be offsides. That should be intentional. And one kid almost by the goalie. 4:39 left in the second period. Should be face-off at center ice. Merrick Smith on the draw. Wins the face-off. Unable to get it past the Hornets players. Hornets players tip off the boards. Stopped by, looks like Rowan English. Rowan English takes a shot off the pad. Kicked wide. Now the puck knocked around the net. Dylan Aber's going to attack. And Babasetto able to kick it in over to Rowan English. Rowan English is going to get a shot off. He does. He gets a backhand off. Nobody there for a rebound. Puck is still loose. Babasetto with the puck. Tries to center it. Knocked by two Hornets players. Oh, Dylan Albert tries to get it. Oh, we have a one-on-one. At the blue line. Oh, nice toe drag. Another toe drag. And a goal. I will give the key credit on that. That was two beautiful toe drags. 3:55 left in the second period. It is 5-1. We have full change. Spencer Phillips, White Sox out there, and Liam Picard on taking the draw. Liam Picard loses the draw. D over by the Hornets. Goes off the boards. Nice breakout by the Hornets. Turns around, goes cross ice. He's going to get a good shot. And nice save by our goalie. Chris Grimm skates the puck around the boards, looks for his wing. No one's there. So he skates the puck up. Nice move. Chips it off the boards. Nobody's there. Hornets players, they bring it across blue ice. Yeah, nice cross ice pass. And James Shaw is there to contest it. Nice save by our goalie, Jack. Another beautiful glove save by Jack.
What side is Chris playing?
I have no idea. Liam Picard on the faceoff. Cops puck, wins the faceoff. James Short just tries to clear the puck past the blue line. Does a great job in doing so. Looks like they're going to go D-to-D. No, he fakes it because we have three players chasing the same puck. And James Shaw there to intercept it. Should chip it up to Liam. No, that's a high stick right there. And Spencer Phillips gets called for a high stick. And we're going to go all the way down. Should be on the left side, but it's going to be on the right side of our goalie. And Rowan English loses the faceoff. Back to the point. Nice block by Rowan English. I am sure that hurt. Thought it was past the blue line, but it's not. Both players are out of the penalty box. So we have Brandon Bush, Cam Nicholson, and Rowan English out there with Chris Grimm and James Shaw. All right. Hornets players have it way off sides. Can't dance around the blue line. Every single time you'll have an offsides. Draws your own player off. Hornets have been on the attack pretty much the entire game. James English with the win. Back to Chris Grimm. Should go D to D. Oh, all the way around. Nice job, James Shaw there. Wing is not there. And Ronan chips it away. Over to James Shaw. James Shaw does have a little bit of room, but he gets a little bit too far. Oh, that's going to be another goal. Liam Picard on the draw. Wins the draw over to Halsey. Halsey turns around, gets a little bit of speed, poked away by a Hornets player. And now it goes all the way back to D. D to D pass to Rintala. Rintala looks up ice, does go to the center, tips it to Liam Picard, and we have an offsides call. .2:12 left in the second period. And the Hornets win the draw again. Hornets take it across the blue line, lose the puck. Rintala is able to clear it. After passing the blue line, ends up on a Hornets player's stick. Hornets players keep moving the puck inside their zone. Inside our zone. Ends up on Bobby Seto's stick. He wraps it around. Wingman's not there. And there, no one's covering the back door again. Rintala tries to pass it up past the blue line. Unable to do so. And keep poking at it. Hornets have the puck. Beautiful pass to the slot. Just missed the net. Jack Gainey is there again. Just knock it away. Halsey has the puck. He has time. Should have looked up. Pass to our break man, but Rintala chases the puck. I like the hustle there. Oh, just hit off his stick. Kept it in, though. They wrap it around. Halsey's able to keep it in to Liam Picard. Liam Picard tries to tip it over to Halsey. Halsey does take a shot. Oh, just past Rintala's stick for a nice tip in. And the puck is down low. Alba's there. Same with Halsey. Rintala's still on the ice. He's getting up. I thought he was hurt. All right. Hornets on the break. Past the blue line. Liam Picard's there. They try and take a shot. Goes wide. Bobicetto's there. Nobody covering the two guys in front of the net. Still nobody covering. Alba's with the puck. Passes up to Halsey. Halsey doesn't see Rintala at the last second he does, but Halsey crosses the blue line. Then he tries to pass over Rintala. Rintala tries to get a shot off. Unable to do so. Still battling with it. They try and chip it up past the blue line, and they are going to do so. Liam Picard does stop at the blue line. Halsey does have the puck. Dances once, dances twice. Get a shot off. No shot. Deflected by a Hornets player. Hornets are doing a great job deflecting all these pucks. Halsey tries to center it, and no one's there. We need a line change here. All right, that should work for an icing, maybe. And yes, we have an icing. Good, because our team needed a line change desperately. And we have 5 seconds left in the second period. Looks like a 6-1 deficit. Still time for a quick goal here. In Picard, nope. English on the draw. For some reason, oh, sorry about that, folks. We lost the draw and no shot taken. 6-1 after 2 periods. We're going to take a quick break. We're back, folks, for the third period in Rhode English. Spencer Phillips and White Sox out there with Chris Grimm and James Shaw on defense. We are going to need a miracle out here to turn around and tie this game, let alone win it. Has been done before. And Lions lose the faceoff. That should be a nice thing, but no call. All right, Chris Grimm with the puck. Turns around, chips it up to James Shaw. James Shaw should chip it off the boards, and he does, up to Spencer Phillips. Spencer Phillips just misplays the puck, tries to knock it down, and the Hornets end up with it. James Shaw intercepts it off Spencer Phillips' stick again at the blue line. Up, and another. At least we had both defense there to stop this play. Spencer Phillips looks up for Wyatt. Wyatt does have the puck. We should have 1-1 if he gets a little bit of speed. He's going to get a shot off, and it goes wide. Ronan English does chase the puck and tries to backhand, but doesn't do well at all. The Hornets are able to clear the blue line. Another pass right across. Chris Grimm is going to be there with him and keep poking at it and intercepts the puck. Steals it like it was like his job, but the pass goes around instead of to our player to a Hornets player. James Shaw tries to clear, does it right in center ice. Instead of going after the puck, goes after a player's stick and ends up on a Hornets player's stick. Turns around there, trying to sit here and hold their time before they can clear it back into the blue line, and they have plenty of time. Goes around one, goes around two. Chris Grimm there knocks it away, and Wyatt does. He comes up with the puck. He's skating up. He has one man on him, tries to get his speed, gets around one. Is he going to center it? Unable to do so. Does look to do so, though. All right, Hornets are skating up ice. They're getting ahead of steam. We have a 3-on-2. Chris Grimm again with him. Wow. Steals the puck again. You would have thought this kid was a thief in his past life. Ends up on Ken Nichols' stick. He looks to break out to Liam Picard, but it is tipped away, and it ends up on a Hornets player's stick. And back again, we're across the blue line. They try and take the blue line. They try and take a slap shot because, you know what, they didn't want to deal with Chris again. Nice job by Jack with loving it. 13:01 left in the third period. We have a running clock because we are down by 5. Liam Picard on the draw. Liam Picard wins the draw over to Rintler. Rintler chips it up just past Ken Nichols' stick. Abaceto there, Rintler there. There are two kids lower than the defense. Not always a good thing, but it's working right now. Rintler, Abaceto intercepts the puck. Looks like Brandon Bush has it. He's skating up, head down, skates up, doesn't look up, and puck is stolen by two Hornet players. Hornet players sticks, passes across. We have a 2-on-1. Liam Picard is back checking, which he does a great job of. Oh, back check, and it's going to be another goal. It's 7-1, 12:06 left in the period. Like I said, it's a running clock. All right, we have a change. Jack is doing everything he can, but he is getting zero support today. We're going to have Merrick Smith has taken the face-off, Albers and Halsey out on offense, Grimm and Shaw on defense. Like it's been going on all weekend. The refs are just dropping the puck without kids being ready. Hornets end up with the face-off and the puck, and they tip it all the way down. And Shaw there. And Shaw steals the puck, goes around. Halsey going after the puck on the wing side. Tries to chip it around, gets tipped in front, ends up on a Hornets player's stick. Right to center ice, right to the slot man, but he was on his backhand. Oh, nice play by our defense. Turn around and knock it away. Merrick Smith, instead of passing up, he's trying to skate it all the way up. Gets a pass, gets his shot off, goes high and goes wide. Dylan Alba's there, goes in soft, tries to get the puck, and they pass it off the boards up to their Hornets player. We have another breakout. They try and chip it off the boards. James Shaw ties them up. Great job by Shaw. Chris Grimm with the puck going around the net, whips it all the way around. It's going to be on Halsey's stick. Chip. Oh, stopped by a Hornets player. Still tied up in the stick. Merrick Smith there. Chris Grimm trying to help him out as well. Oh, we got to skate, boys. It looks like we're feeling that 7-1 deficit because our boys are not skating hard at all. Shaw tries to clear it out. Back on short stick. All right, looks like Albers has the puck. No, looks like Halsey comes up high with the puck. He's going to set it up. Tries to pass across over to Spencer Phillips, to Merrick Smith, And good shot, just off the goalie's stick, and it's behind the net. Nobody wants that rebound. And the Hornets players end up with it again. They're going to pass right across, go right at center. It's going to be one-on-one with Rintola. And Chris there to intercept the puck. Nice job by Chris, but it ends up on a Hornets player's stick. And we have two guys right in the slot, no one covering. Oh, ref lost the puck, so we have a stoppage of play. Blew the whistle. We have 9:40 left in the second period, down 7-1. Liam Picard's going to be on the draw. Wins the faceoff over to Rintola. Rintola gives it over to Babasetta. He goes around the net. Passes it up. Should be on the boards, but unfortunately was not. And that's going to be an icing call. That is the one tough thing about a pickup team, is that these kids aren't used to playing with each other. Liam Picard on the draw. And loses the faceoff. Nice shot, nice save by Jack. Pass all the way up to Spencer. Spencer skating with Wyatt. Oh, that should be an offsides, but it's not. Oh, puck is loose. I don't know where the puck is. Oh, goalie was able to cover it. Another faceoff just right of the goalie. Liam Picard on the draw. Liam Picard tries to win the puck. Back to our defense. No, it's chipped away. And now we're going to have a breakaway. Oh, no, 2-on-1 against Babasetta. Babasetta, oh, nice another toe drag. Shot, goal. Eight to 1. 8 minutes left in the second period. Rowan English on the draw. Wins the puck, back to defense. Tries to pass it off the boards to our player, and no one there. And they chip up, past the blue line. Brandon Bush passes up just under Rowan English's skates. All three wings on the same side again. And Rowan English should dump it all the way in, and doesn't do so. And loses the puck again. He's offsides. Cam Nicholson has the puck. Should go D to D, doesn't go D to D. Skates it in front, past one player, past two, and dumps it all the way down. Ends up on a Hornets player's stick. Intercept, stolen by the Alliance players, but it shot wide and back on a Hornets player's stick. He's going to cross ice. Ends up on a Hornets player's stick and tries to dump it all the way down. Whiffs on it, but still able to get there. Criscom has the puck and should whip it around, and he does knock it down, but Rowan English is there. Rowan English goes right back behind the boards, does get a cross check, and it looks like the Hornets players are starting to get a little bit chippy. We're going to be on a power play. I was like, I don't understand why everyone's lining up in our zone. We have a power play. And the clock is running on this power play already. We already wasted 15 seconds on it. It's running clock. Yeah. Face off one. Babasetta does keep it in. Kind of tries to try and pass it across, ends up on a Hornets player's stick. Albert's there to try and keep it in, and he does for a mere second. And they cleared out. Rintola with the puck. He should look cross ice. He does. Pass it over to Halsey. Halsey's going to get a little ahead of steam. Passes, tries to get it across to Merrick. Merrick is not there. Hornets players with the puck. On Rintola's stick. Tries to get past the blue line. Unable to do so. Hornets players are able to keep it in. And they wrap it all the way around. Abaceto there to get the puck. Instead of that, he goes after it. Should be a penalty. Albus turns around, skates the puck up, passes to nobody. And looks like Halsey's going to get a penalty. No, it's going to be an icing, but it's waved off. There you go. Merritt Smith is there to steal the puck. Looks like we're skating extremely lazy now, folks. And we got a cross check from behind. Now we have a penalty. All right, folks, we still have a running clock. We have another power play. 4:50 left in the game. Taking our time lining up, we're wasting 10 seconds off the power play. Roman English on the draw. Loses the draw. And the Hornets are on the attack. Chris Grimm has the puck. D-to-D pass. Goes over the ice. I like that movement right there. That's a movement we should have all weekend. Spencer Phillips tries to give it across. Wyatt has the puck. Tries to get it back to defense. Defense. Oh, nice, beautiful D-to-D pass. Chris makes one move. Tries to take a shot. Deflected. Beautiful job by all of those kids. That's the puck movement I would love to see all weekend long. 45 seconds left on the power play. Rowan English on the draw again. And loses the draw. Hornets on the attack again. One-on-one with Chris Grimm. Chris Grimm able to knock it back, but it lands on a Hornets player's stick. James Shaw to help him out. James Shaw is going to go behind the net. No, he stops short. Passes it up ice. Chris goes up Chris Grimm. Ends up on Spencer Phillips' stick. Ends up on Wyatt. Now it's White Sox stick. Crosses the ice. Just take the shot. There you go. Nice shot. Nice save. We're going to get a rebound? No. Another light shot wave. And Chris Grimm from the pinch. No trip. I like it. And Chris Grimm there to try to tip it away. And the kid is able to knock it away. No, it ends up on Chris Grimm's stick. Makes one move. Now he's going to stick the puck in. He's going to turn around and in. Nice pass across the wide, but he wasn't expecting it. And the power play is over. We have 5-on-5 again. With 3 minutes left in the second period. We have an offsides. Liam Picard is going to be on the draw. And he wins the faceoff. Brandon Bush has the puck. Goes to his own player's stick, but loses the puck. Abaceto has it. Chips it off the boards once. Tries to chip it off twice, but none of the do so. Looks like our players are starting to get a little chippy themselves. All right. Hornets players knock it all the way down. We've been down here a lot this game. And the Hornets player still has the puck. Trying to chip it around, but the Rintel is there. Great job by Tyson. Liam tries to do a toe drag, unable to pull it back. And they try and center it. Still there. Still there. Nice job by Jack. And Brandon Bush there. And we're going to have a penalty. Cross-checking by Abaceto. We have 2:12 left in the game. Taking a very long time to do our changes. Looks like Merrick Smith, Halsey, Grimm, and Shaw. And we lose the faceoff. They're playing with the puck. Takes a shot. Beautiful save by Jack. All right, Merrick Smith on the draw again. And wins the faceoff. Just clears it up. Hornets have it. They knock it up ice. Just couldn't there to poke check it away. Merrick Smith with him. They run into each other. Merrick Smith with him and tries to take a shot, knocked down by a Hornets player. Right. Hornets try and clear that again. Hall's there. Stop it. Chris Grimm there to knock it back again. Hall's there to try and keep it in, but it's going to be a 2-on-1. Another offside. That should almost be the game, folks. We have 1 minute left in the game, 22 seconds left on the penalty kill. Looks like we have Albers, Grimm, Rintala and Spencer Phillips. Spencer Phillips wins the face-off back to our defense. Chris Grimm has the puck. Tries to chip it up, but his own player's in his way. Chris Grimm has the puck. He's going to go around the boards. No, he's not because no one's there. Chris Grimm has the puck, passes it up to Albers. Spencer Phillips ends up with the puck. And Babasetta was calling for the puck because he was coming out and no one is looking up, so he doesn't get the puck. Chris Grimm skates slow into the boards. Does able to chip away. Rintala chips it over his own player. They both fall on top of each other. And no one's going after the puck again. And Spencer Phillips tries to stick handle past people. Gets it on Rintala's stick. He has one player. There's 9 seconds left. Let's see a good shot. Good shot high. Albert stops short of trying to go after the puck. And the Hornets players have the puck there. They're just going to run the clock out. I'm sorry, folks. That is as close to embarrassment I've ever seen. 9-1. We have solidified the last seed in this tournament. Players played hard, but not hard enough. Hopefully they'll come out tomorrow afternoon now, and try just a touch harder. We will see you guys all tomorrow. Have a great night.